Hi friends, welcome to ISN College Connect YouTube channel. In this videos, we are going to discuss about what is break and continue statement in Java programming languages. In previous videos, we discuss about looping statement. What is looping statement? In these videos, we are going to discuss about what is break and continue. So let's see what is a break statement is all about. While you are going to execute the set of lines inside the looping statement or in the switch case. So when it is encounter the break statement inside it, so it is going to be exit from the loop. Suppose here you see you are having the for loop over here. So now you see you are going to write some set of conditions. Okay, when this particular condition is satisfied, so inside this you are going to return the break statement. So if the given condition is satisfied, it is get inside. Here you are going to return the break statement. So once the break statement is encountered, so without moving to the next iterations, what will be going to do? It is going to be exit from the break statement. It is going to be exit from the looping statement. So it is control will be transferred to the next to the for loop statement. Okay, whatever the statement which is exit after the for loop, that particular statement is going to be get executed. This is what about the break statement. Okay, so in case if you not understand clear on here, then we move to the in the demo sessions. You hope you will understand much better. Then we are moving to the next one. What is a continuous statement is all about? This continuous statement is going to skip the below statement and move to the next iteration. Same thing. I'm just going to write the for loop. Here I am writing return one conditions. If the condition is satisfied, I'm going to return continuous statement inside this. I'm return the continuous statement inside. So here you see if the given condition each time when the loop is going to be executed, this it is going to check with this condition. If the given condition is satisfied, okay, so if it is true, so what will be going to do? Whatever the statement which is there inside the for loop after the conditions that is going to be get skipped, then move to the next iteration, immediately. So you may get some little bit clear picture about what is a break and continue. So now we are moving to the demo sessions. In this demo sessions you are going to understand much better about the break and continue. Now we are moving to this demo session. Here you see I'm just going to write one simple program based upon the break and continue. Here the package name which I'm going to create is break and continue. I'm under this I'm just going to create simple program, simple pgm break and continue. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write one main method. Inside this main method I'm just going to write one for loop. Inside this for loop I'm just going to write the statement int I is equal to 0, then I is greater than or equal to 5, then I plus plus. Now we are going to see simple program for based upon the break concepts. Okay, if I double equal to uh, 2, then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write the statement break. Here after the for loop I'm just going to write one more statement, that is outside for loop. I'm just going to print this statement. Okay, so here each time it's going to, when it is going to be execute this for loop, each time it's going to check the condition. Along with this I'm just going to print the I values. So I'm going to print the I values. Now I'm going to save this, and I'm going to run this program. Here you see 1 0 1 and it is going to be print the outside for loop. Okay, so how it is happening, let's move to this whiteboard. Here the execution is going to be start from the main method. So here we are having the for loop. First it is going to be initialize the I value by 1. So the I is going to be initialized to 1. Then it is going to be check the condition. what is the condition we return? I, which is going to be less than or equal to 5. What is the I value here we are having is 0. 0 less than or equal to 5. Is it true or false? It is true, right? So that it is get inside. First, it is going to be checked with this condition. Okay, so here what the I value is here we are having, it is 0. So it's going to be checked whether 0 is equal to true or not. Okay, so it is not true, it is false. So that it is not going to be execute this block of code. Okay, so that it is going to be execute this particular statement. So the output we are going to get it the I value. Okay, so what is I value? Here we are having is 0. Okay, so that values is printed. So then after that, again it is going to be it increment the I values by 1. So what is I value here we are having? The I values is going to be 0. Now if it is going to be incremented by 1, it is going to be increment I values by 1. So that I is going to be 1. Now it is going to be check the condition. Okay, so that is I which is less than or equal to 5. What is I value here? You are having 1. 1 less than or equal to 5. So now again this condition is true, so that it get inside. Now the I values is going to be what? 1. Now it is checking the condition 1 which is going to be equal to 2 or not. Yes, it is not equal to 2, it is a false. So that the block of statement is going to be skipped. The statement which is outside of this is going to be printed. Here we are printing the I values. The I values here we are having is 1. So now after printing this, so what it is going to do, it is going to be increment the I value by 1. So if the I values is going to be incremented by 1, now the I values is what? 2. Okay, so once it is going to be incremented by 2, it is going to be check the condition. That is I which is less than or equal to 5. What is I value here we are having? 2. 2 less than or equal to 5. Okay, so it's true or false? It is true, right? So that it get inside. Okay, so here it is going to be check the condition. What's I value? I values is now 2. It is going to check the condition 2 is equal to 2. Okay, so is it true, right? Okay, so now it is true, so that it get inside, it find the break statement. What the break statement is do? When it is break statement is going to be triggered, so it is going to be exit from the for loop. Where the for loop is going to be start, it is going to be start from here. Okay, so it's going to be end from here. Okay, so that what it is going to do, it is going to be exit from the for loop, and it is going to be print the statement which is outside of this for loop. What we are having on the outside, it is outside for loop. This is a statement we are having, right? Outside for loop. This statement is going to be get printed. This is the output we got, right? Okay, so hope you understand. So what is the working flow of the break statement? Here you see the output we are getting is same as this. Now Now, what we are moving to do, now what we are going to do, we are going to write the continuous statement. Okay, move to this, and I'm going to create a new class, continue PGM. Here inside this, I'm just going to create a main method. Main method under this same for loop. I'm just going to use the same for loop. What it is here. Okay, so I'm just going to use it inside this continuous statement also. Instead of break, I'm just going to change it to continue. So now what it is going to be happen when the I is going to be 2. So it is going get inside of this particular conditions. We are having the continuous statement inside it. So that what it is going to do, it is going to be skip the below statement and move to the next iterations. Let's see. So what will be going to what output we are going to get. Here you see we are getting 0, 1, 3, 4, 5. 2 is skipped. Let's see why the 2 is going to be get skipped. So move to the whiteboard. As I already told that when it is trigger the continuous statement, it skip the below statement. Okay. So now the execution is going to be start from the main method. Here, what we are doing, we are initializing the for loop, that is I is equal to 0. Then it is going to check the condition. Okay. So what is the condition? I which is going to be less than or equal to 5. What is I value here? We are having the I values is what? 0. 0 less than or equal to 5. So it's true or false? It is true, right? Okay. So that it is get inside. Now the I values is going to be 0, is going to be check the condition. Okay, so it is true or false? It is a false. So that what it is going to do, it is not going to get inside of this particular condition, so that it is going to be execute this statement. Okay, so here the output we are going to get is the I value what we are having. Okay, so I value is 0. Now, after executing this, so what it will be going to do, it is going to be increment the I value by 1. So once I value is going to be incremented by 1, now we are having I is going to be 1. Previously 0, if it is going to be incremented by 1, then it is 1. So once it is going to be get incremented, then we are going to check the condition. Okay, so I is less than or equal to 5. Okay, so now the I values is what? 1. 1 less than or equal to 5. Is it true or false? It is true, right? Okay, so now it is going to get inside. Okay, so now it is going to get inside. Here we return the statement. If I double equal to 2, is it true or false? What's the I value here we are having? It is 1, right? Okay, so that is going to be 1 is going to be placed instead of I. So it's going to be check the condition. It's telling that 1 is equal to 2. Okay, no, it is not equal to 2. So that the block of statement is not going to be executed. The statement which is outside of this condition, this system.out.println is going to be executed. What is I value here we are having? It is 1. So that it is going to be printed. Okay, so now after printing this statement, then we are going to increment the I value by 1. Okay, so now the I values is going to be what? 2. Previously it is 1, now it is going to be incremented by uh, 1, then it is going to be 2, right? Okay, now is going to again check the condition. Okay, so it's going to check the condition I less than or equal to 5. What is I value here? You're having 2, right? 2 less than or equal to 5. Is it true or false? It is true, right? Okay, so that it is going to be get inside. Now you see it is going to be assign the values in the I location in the conditions. Okay, so what is I value here? We're having it is 2, right? So instead of I, it is going to be placed as a 2. Okay, so because I values is 2. Okay, so we are going to check the condition. It's telling that 2 is equal to 2. So now what is going to do? Once it is true, it get inside. Once it trigger the continue statement, what it is going to do? It skip the below statement. It skip the below statement. Whatever the statement is there, it skip it. It's just bypassing and move to the next iteration. Okay, now you see the I value is not printed. Now the I values is going to be incremented by 1. Okay, so now we are going to increment the I value by 1. Previously the I values is 2, now it is going to be incremented by 1, so that it is going to be 3. Now it is going to be check the condition, that is 3 less than or equal to 5. Okay, so is it true or false? It is true. So that it get inside. Okay, so it's going to check the condition. Okay, so I double equal to 2. What is I value here you're having? 3. 3 double equal to 2. Is it true or false? It is false, right? Okay, so it's not going to be get executed. It's going to be print the I values. So what the I value here we are having? It's 3. So likewise, it is going to be incremented the I value by 4 once again. Then it's going to check the condition. Okay, so I is less than or equal to 5. The I values is what? 4. 4 less than or equal to 5. It's true, right? So that it is get inside. Again, this condition is not going to be true. So that it is going to be print the I values. What the I values here we are having? 4. Then again move to the next iteration. The I values is going to be incremented by 1. So that the I values is what? 5. Again it is going to check the condition, that is I less than or equal to 5. What is I value here we are having? 5. 5 less than or equal to 5. It is telling that I is less than or equal to 5. Okay, so it is equal to 5. So that the condition is true. So it's going to be checked. Instead of I, it is going to be placed 5. It's the 5 equal to 2. It is condition is false, right? So that this block is going to be not going to be get executed. Then we having system.out.println. Inside this we are having the I values. Whatever the values we are having in the I, it is going to be print. We are going to print 5. Okay, so then it is going to be increment the I value by 1. So the I value is what? The 6. Now it is going to be check the condition I less than or equal to 5. That is 6 less than or equal to 5. It's false, right? So that once the given condition is false, it is going to be exit from this for loop, and it is going to be print the statement which is outside of this for loop. That is outside for loop. This is a statement, it is going to be print. Let's check the output, what we are getting on here and what we are getting on the Java program is matching or not. Now you see 1 3 4 5 0 1 3 4 5. Okay, 0 1 3 4 5, then that should be followed by outside for loop. Hope you understand what is a break and continue statement. If you like these videos, please share this video with your friends and please click the subscribe and bell button. Thank you.